Hello. Our writing time is getting off to a little bit of a later start today, but that's okay. We may end up doing the second half of the writing at some point during the night, and that will be fun. I did end up taking a rest day yesterday. I didn't work on the novel at all outside of outlining. I should say, I didn't write any scenes. I fiddled with the outline a little bit. I certainly thought about the story a lot while I was doing other things. But I'm resuming today the actual writing. One cool thing I was reflecting on yesterday that might be useful information for anybody thinking about doing something like this is that setting up this situation where I've given myself a little bit of external pressure and I've ensured that I've stuck to like some sort of definable metric, like a word count every day. It's made the completion of this project feel almost inexorable or inevitable in a way that writing projects often don't. Oftentimes, when you're writing something new, you constantly sabotaging yourself with self doubt or thinking it's not good enough or thinking that you'll never finish it or it will just be yet another work in progress, never to be completed. But sort of breaking it down this way, where we're just taking methodical, similar chunks out of it at a time and turning it into a habit like this really makes it feel like it's going to get done one way or another. And that's pretty cool. So today we're starting with 12,164 words, and we're going to write at least 1,600. I'm excited about today. I am feeling a little low energy. Well, I don't know if I'm coming down with a bug or something, but I felt weirdly fatigued today and yesterday. And that's bled into this a little bit, where I don't feel my mind feels like it's moving a little slower than it normally does, but we'll get it done nonetheless, and I'm excited to keep going. All right, let's get to it. All right. Somehow we did it. I wish I had recorded something in between the writing sessions today, because it was an interesting day. In the first writing session, I barely was able to get 480 words, and it felt like squeezing blood from a stone.
I don't know what it is. My brain is just moving so slowly today, just overall. It was really difficult. And I was so sure that I just wasn't going to succeed today that I even started thinking, like, in between sessions, I was like, man, I'm going to have to record a video about how I didn't hit the word count. Second writing session, sat down, kept going, and eventually we got there. I looked up at the end and I had written 1,740 words. So we met our goal. It brings our total word count to 13,904, which is pretty cool. Today taught me an interesting lesson about when not to quit, because I would have, after the first writing session, I would have thought that the day was a wash and that I should, and that even though like you should always try hard, that I wasn't going to be able to eke out 1,600 words and that was going to be fine. And that proved wrong. So I need to keep today in mind the next time a writing session isn't going the way I want. And sure, these weren't the best pages I've ever written today. Some of the sentences are probably like embarrassingly first drafty and bad, but they are written sentences and they are not in my head and they are on the page. So it was a victory. I'm excited to be a little bit further. The first week flew by. It really felt like the whole 8 weeks were going to just zip by. This week is going a lot slower, and it's starting to settle in that this is going to be a long project, or it will feel like a long project some days, but that's okay. It's been almost 2 weeks, and we have over 40 pages of a novel written, which is really neat. We'll keep plugging along tomorrow and try to end the week strong and try to get another good 1,600 words in. And we'll see where we're at the end of week 2. Thanks for checking in, and I will see you next time.